Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Saturday the 4th of November 2023 and this is Flosstube number 83. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts, and I also usually talk about the walks and travels I've been on recently. If you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. It's been a busy couple of weeks. It feels like my feet haven't touched the floor. I'm definitely not back in my routine yet. It's like, yeah, I'm busy. So yeah, I've got quite a lot to show you today. I had an unexpected weekend last weekend that I'll talk about later. As you can see, I've got a t-shirt. I'll show you. It says, "A day spent cross-stitching is a good day." So yeah, I saw a lady at the last weekend who had a t-shirt about cross-stitch on, and I asked her where she got it from. Apparently she got it from Amazon, so of course I had to go on and look on Amazon, and they've got loads of t-shirts to do with cross-stitching. So yeah, the one the lady had on was a women's fit, and I don't do women's fit t-shirts. I like big, well, usually baggy t-shirts. So I get men's sizes. So yeah, so I got this one in purple, obviously. So yeah, so talk about last weekend later. So I've got, like I said, I've got quite a lot to show you. Sorry, I've got a couple of little finishes. The first one is this one, which is Love Notes by Mill Hill. It's finished. It still needs some felt backing on the back, but it's got a little charm at the bottom. So yeah, love that one. It didn't take too long to stitch that. So that's that one. And then my other finish, I showed it in my last video, and it was an almost finish, but not quite. But I've finished it, and it's called Cuddle the Kitty, but I changed it to Cuddle the Cat, so it says, "When all else fails, cuddle the cat." And it's got a nice cat button at the bottom too. So yeah, that's that one. It's on some paw print fabric that I got from Nimble Thimble. So there we go. And then I've got some new starts. I'm in a new start frame of mind again, so yeah, anything could happen. I'm already eyeing up a few more, and then there's people keep saying about doing stitch alongs. So yeah, my first new start is this Raspberries and Butterfly from Luca-S. I got this from Hobby Jobby. So yeah, I started it, and fabric at the back, it's stitched on Ada. That's my start. It's just a raspberry, and I just love how that looks. It's like a real life raspberry. So yeah, started that. It's still in the queue snap because I'm planning on stitching more in it. The needle minder I got from Pretty Little Thread Keeps. It's a needle minder from Pretty Little Thread Keeps. I was thinking of the Love of Needle Minders, but I didn't get it from that one. I got it from Pretty Little Thread Keeps at the weekend. So yeah, there we go. That's Raspberries and Butterflies from Luca-S. My next new start, and it's only a little new start, is this one. It's Seasonal Samplings in Winter by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I started it last weekend, and that's all I did. I did a little bit at the weekend, just a bit of white. This fabric, I don't know what it is. I think it's 32 count, and it's just it's an even weave in light grey. So yeah, that's that one. Stay there. My next new start, I told you in my last video I was going to start this. It's Peace Tree and Believe by Rosewood Manor. I'm doing the Peace Tree. I just love it. And let's get that forward. Again, this is still in the queue snap. That is what I've got done. Look at the size of that A. It's going to be bigger than I thought it was. I did do some of this at where I was last weekend at the retreat, but yeah, it got where I was doing the little bits here, and it just got a bit too much to be doing at a retreat, so I put it away, and I've not touched it this week. The A I've backstitched using Krynic. Is it 002HL? It's a gold. So yeah. I'm doing it using DMC conversion. It uses Presencia threads, and yeah, I've not getting them, so I found a conversion for DMC. So there we go. This fabric is just some grey that I got from Nimble Thimble. So yeah, oh, it's Confederate Grey by Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, there we go. So that's that one. And then I'm going on to whips. I only have a couple of whips. First one, as always, is my dragon. Not as always, I had a at least 5 week break from it while I was at my mum's. Dragon Field Notes by UnconventionalXStitch, Unconventional Cross Stitch. Artwork by Hope Christopherson. And oh, don't fall off. Losing things. Stay there. That's it. And there's my dragon. So yeah, I've nearly finished that next page. Where the words are on this side, and I'll show you. I had to email UnconventionalXStitch that side, because here I've put these speech marks in. These weren't here. It says Draconata, meaning to watch, and these speech marks weren't here. And I emailed them asking if it was missing them off the chart, and they showed me the original artwork, and it's not on the original artwork. So I've added them in, because it'd just drive me absolutely potty if I just had one set of speech marks there. Serious grammar police. So yeah, so I've put those speech marks in. I just copied the ones on this side and put some there. So this is a group of about, I don't know, 20 odd 30 stitches that aren't going to go on my stitch count. But yeah, it'd just drive me absolutely crazy if I didn't have them in there. So yeah, so that's Dragon Field Note by UnconventionalXStitch. I stitch on this every day, 30 minutes a day. I've actually stitched on it this morning. Don't usually do it on a Saturday, but my husband's at work this morning, so we were up at 5:30. So I did an hour on it this morning. My next whip is my Celtic Autumn by Lavender and Lace, and I'm doing, this piece of paper's getting a bit tatty, I'm doing this version by Janet Granger, that you can find on the internet. I'm also doing it as a sal. I keep forgetting that I'm doing it as a sal, the Celtic Autumn sal, with a couple of people that I've forgotten to write down. I'm really sorry. I really must get into the habit of saying that I'm doing it in this sal. And that's what I've got done so far. I've not done much on it this week. It has been a very busy week. Next week, my husband's going back to 6 o'clock start, so we'll be getting up at 5. So I should have plenty of time to stitch on it in the morning. So that's the idea. But yeah, I've only got the A to do in autumn, and then I'm going to fill in this here with this, and do the line that goes all the way around. This fabric is 28 count, slightly buttery by Sparklies. The needle minder is from The Love of Needle Minders. Cute autumn owl, and it's definitely getting more autumny here. All the leaves are turning into the lovely oranges and yellows. So yeah, it's beautiful outside. Not the weather. The weather's horrendous, but the scenery is beautiful. My next whip, or my last whip, is And Be Kind to One Another by Needlework Press. Do a bit on this now and again, just pull it out now and again and do a bit. I did it last weekend, and that's how much I've got done. So I've done, I had the H in, and I've done the IJKLM. So yeah, so a bit more done on that. This is 28 count vintage country marker. Yeah. and I'm using the Cork 4 threads for that, apart from 1 or 2 that I'm using DMC for. That's all my whips. So before I say the giveaway winner, I'll tell you about last weekend. So last weekend was the Yorkshire Stitchers Stitching Retreat. I didn't know I was going until the Monday before, when I got offered a last minute place because somebody had dropped out. So I went. It was at Hollins Hall Hotel, which is near Shipley in Yorkshire, and it was a brilliant weekend. I loved it. It was really good. It was like really friendly. Everybody was really friendly. I knew a lot of people there because of the Yorkshire Stitching Days. People I'd gone on retreats with. So yeah, I knew quite a lot of people already there. But it was a really nice weekend. I was sat on a table with Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Jackie, Hazel, Tracy, Jane and Maggie. They were lovely. It was a really nice table to be sat at, and it was just a really nice weekend. Maggie had brought her overlocker. I now have an overlocker on my Amazon wish list. She overlocked the fabrics that I had at the time, so yeah, we got nice edges on my fabrics, so it's not all fraying. So I now have an overlocker on my wish list because I just want one. So yeah, it's brilliant. It just makes everything so much neater. I've done edging on my sewing machine before, and it's just not the same. It still frays a bit. So yeah, I helped Maggie and Jane finish some stand-ups, gave them some tips. So yeah, it was a fantastic weekend. I loved it. Definitely a really good retreat. So I've put my name down for next October's. I know I'm on the waiting list for March, so we'll see what happens with March. But yeah, it was brilliant, especially when it was last minute. I'd not been home. Well, when I went on Friday, it was a week since I'd come home from my mum's. So basically, I'd unpacked from my mum's, and then I had to pack to go to the retreat. So yeah, it was really, really weird. And last week, I just couldn't get into a routine because I was getting stuff ready for that. I had to change things around a little bit. Plus, I didn't have the car. My husband needed it for work, so if I needed to go anywhere, I had to get the bus. So yeah, it was just a really odd week last week, and then I had a lovely weekend, and then this week's been spent trying to get back into a routine, and it is happening slowly, but I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to doing everything again. Like the business wise, it's like I'm only managing to do like an hour and a half, and then I start making silly little mistakes, and I have to stop because I know I'm losing concentration. So that'll build up over time. That'll definitely build up over time. But yeah, I'm only managing an hour and a half in the morning at the moment. But yeah, it'll happen. So yeah, right. So brilliant weekend. I did get some stash. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll do the giveaway winner first because I know some people don't like seeing stash and things. The giveaway was for these two charts. Inks, no, that one's Ameline Sampler by October House Fibre Arts, and then there's Ink Circles, Love Notes, Celtic. The winner of those two is Country Gal 854. So congratulations. If you want to email me or message me, information's down below in the description box, and I'll get it in the post to you as soon as I can. I did post off giveaways earlier this week, so you should have your giveaway now. Or it should be almost there. If it's not there, it should be there by now, but we know the post these days. Totally unpredictable. So yeah, but yeah, I'll get those in the post as soon as I can. I'm not doing a giveaway this week. I'll do one next time. Right, so stash enhancement. Okay, shall we start with all this or that? In fact, I'll start with my. They had a raffle, and I had a win. You just went up to the table and picked which one you wanted, and then I got this fabric, which is, when I find it, oh there we go, 28 count Cashel linen in antique green. So it says Wygart fabric, so that's that. And then in the same parcel, in the same package, I had this little bag. It's a cute little bits and bobs bag, Christmassy fabric, sparkly vinyl on it. And then Jenny, who was on my table, gave me this this hanger, zip pull or whatever you want to call it, of a robin. I just love that. She won a set with the robin, and she gave me this one to put on my bag, and it's got a little snowflake charm on it. So yeah, so that's on there. So that was my raffle win. And then stash. You know how the last time I filmed, I'd just been to Nimble Thimble and I'd got a lot of stash. Yeah, I did the same again. So we had Marnie's mixed bag there. I bought in 11 by 11 inch Q-snap, and I bought an 8 by 8 inch Q-snap. They're already open because I make them into 11 by 8s and they're already being used. And then I got this. Long Dog Samplers, the Pilgrim. I've been looking at this for quite some time along with another one. They didn't have the other one, so I got this one. Yeah. And I asked on Facebook and Instagram if people could send me their how they've done it, is it in different colours or whatever. And somebody put one on it was on a lovely hand-dyed fabric, and it was done in black and white, and it looked gorgeous on this fabric. So yeah, and I know it's Black Sampler November, and yeah, there's this one, and I've got another one on my Markup RXP that I keep thinking I'm going to start, and I've not started either of them yet, so we'll see. But yeah, that's an epic, isn't it? Really, that is really an epic. So yeah, 305 by 367 stitches. So that is an epic. But yeah, I do like it. But yeah, we shall see. So that was Marnie's mixed bag. And then Fabrics by Crafty Kate was there, selling fabrics. And I got some fabrics. I've also ordered a fabric from her because she had this fabric. It was lovely, like a sea type of fabric, you know, like bluey green. But she only had the higher counts, so 36, 40 and 42, I think it was. They're the only counts she had. So I asked her if she could do me a piece of 32 count, so she's doing that for me. And then I got this one. There's no name for this one. It's 28 count even weave, but it's a lovely colour, I just thought that's perfect for one of the charts that I'm going to show you in a bit. So yeah, so I got that one. And then I also got this one. It's 32 count linen in buttercream, so that's a nice browny colour. So yeah, it's only a smaller piece. So yeah, got that one. And then she had a bolt of 32 count opalescent even weave. And I've been looking for 32 count opalescent even weave to do Crystal Christmas. And I got a piece big enough to do it. So yeah, so that's just white opalescent even weave from the Crystal Christmas. And then again, Jenny, mentioning Jenny a lot today, she got some pieces to do the letters from Nora. So I thought, yeah, I'll get a couple. So I got 2 pieces that are big enough to do letters from Nora, because I've got a few of them that I want to do. So that's my fabric from Fabrics by Crafty Kate. Links to all these people will be down below. And then Hawkins Hobbies was there, Zarina. And yeah, right, I'll start with this one because again Jenny had this, and I just thought, yeah, I need to get that. And it's this one, Pussy Willow, Mother of the Bride, and I just think that is so cute, and I just think that would be gorgeous when it's stitched up. I've not seen this one stitched up yet, but yeah, I've got that one. And then Bella Filipina, I got, yeah, some of these names. Magwayen, I know this one was a popular one recently. That's what that fabric from Fabrics by Crafty Kate was for. Just thought that would be good on there. And then I got Heiress of Atlantis. I've seen this, I can't think who it is. There's somebody on Facebook and Instagram who does really good conversions of different designs. They never give the conversions away, you know, they don't tell you what they've done, but they always look stunning. And this was done in black and gold. I think it was this one, might have been a different one, but I remember seeing a really good conversion of this and it was beautiful. So yeah, I've got that one. And then of course I had to get Erduja, so yeah, that one. So I got that one. I've seen that being stitched up and it's gorgeous. There's a lot of crying cano in it. The only thing with these is that they're all closed up. You don't have any idea of what they use apart from, you know, I know there's a Facebook group where they put the list up when they first come out. So yeah, but I know there's a lot of crying in there, or it's metallics. So yeah. And then, now then, let me get the card for this. I got a couple of project bags from Jackie's Hobby. Now, there isn't, and I can't find any Etsy shop or website, but that's Jackie's. Can we see that? It's all fading out. It's called Jackie's Hobby, and there's a phone number and an email address. And I have looked for anything else, but I can't find it. But she makes bags. She's called jacquie.mclaren, I know that. She was at the retreat. So yeah, Jackie's Hobby it's called. And I got this bag, but it's not only a bag. It's a lovely, it's beautiful butterfly fabric. You don't only get a bag, you also get a little zip up bag. And you also get a little art holder. And these are cute, like a tulip. Beautiful little things. It's supposed to open out like that. So yeah, it opens up like that. And then there's buttons on either side. And yeah, so it's that. So that's the first one I got. That's the first set. And then this, I saw this one as soon as I walked in the shop's room. I saw this one and I just had to get it. This is a cat's one, so it's got glittery vinyl on the front, and then look at that cat fabric. I just love that. And again, you get the zip up bag and the little art holder. If you don't know what arts are, it's just your little bits of thread that you end up with when you've finished stitching, and you put them in there, and then I put them in the bin. Some people put them in jars. Don't know why, but yeah, stops them going all over the floor basically in my house. So yeah, got some little things to use. So yeah, I just love this bag. Like I say, as soon as I saw it, I had to get it because I knew it wouldn't last very long in the shop. So yeah, that's my cat bag. So yeah, so that's my stash. Oh no, it's not. I've still got more. Hazel was there. She was on my table from Pretty Little Thread Keeps. She'd done a set for the retreat that I managed to get. I asked her, I emailed her, well I messaged her before the retreat because I was a late entrant, and asked if she could get some. So yeah, so you got a thread keep, and it's got Be Kind, and it says Yorkshire Stitchers 2023, it says on it. So you got that. See, I've got to make sure I put them separate so you're not seeing them twice. You got a little zip charm, and then you got another like a bag charm. So yeah. And then I got these stitch markers, stitch holders from when you're knitting. I already have some like this, different pictures on them. These ones have got, I think it's people, yeah, different. Yeah, there's different things on them. But yeah, I got them. I got this because I love the little mushroom toadstool. It's got mushrooms on it, toadstools, and then look at this. Look at this. That is gorgeous. Little toadstool charm on it. So yeah, I got this one. It's got a little tiger cub on it, and then there's a tiger charm. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one, I love this Christmas tree. There's a Christmas tree. I don't know if you're getting these because of the light. And then there's a snowflake charm, and then there's a Christmas tree charm on it. I got another dragon eye charm, thread keep. That's got a little castle. Yeah, got a little castle charm on it. And then the last one is this one, which has got a little black cat on it, and I just love that. So yeah, lots of new thread keeps. I do use them quite a bit now when I'm using, especially when I'm using hand-dyed threads, or if I'm going to a retreat or going away for the weekend. I put them on all my threads on a thread keep. So yeah, I use them. So now that is all my stash. So yeah, definitely won't be buying any more for quite a while. But yeah, yeah, went a bit crazy again. But yeah. Right, so next thing is my knitting. Crochet. I finished the other one to my purple, and there's a bit of orange on the top. Gloves, fantail gloves. So yeah, there's you can see the fantail stitch there. Yeah, so as I said, they don't fit me. I can't, my hands, I've got spades for hands, so I can't get my hands in them, but my mum did try one on, and she could get them on. So if you've got normal size hands, they fit you. I'm probably going to give these to my daughter Sammy, so that's them. And then my other knitting, now this is why I do usually do working copies of charts, because look at this is, yeah, knitting patterns. It's all a bit creased up because I started this at my mum's. I didn't do a photocopy of it, and then I'm now taking it to the library with me. This is my little jacket that I'm doing for my grandson Arthur. So yeah, it's using James C. Brett Twinkle, that one. James C. Brett Baby Twinkle Prints, double knit in shade BTP30. And it's all a big mass now. Put that there. So as I said to you last time, it's done in one big piece at the bottom. So you went all the way across. I think I showed it last time. You went all the way across, and then you split off where the armholes are. So I've done the back and one of the fronts. I'm probably holding it up the wrong way. So, and then I'm on the other front now. So it'll go like that. Yeah, it's not looking right because it's all pieces. Hopefully by the time I do my next video, I'll have done all this, and I won't have all the extra bits, all the knitting needle. So all I need to do is finish this front, and then do the sleeves, and then sew the sleeves, and then there's a little bit of a neck. You know, you've got the stitches that are on this stitch holder, and then there's some on a stitch holder here at the front, and then there'll be one on the other front, and then you just pick up some stitches down the side and just do a couple of rows for the neck, and then that's it, and then the sleeves. So yeah, won't be long till it's hopefully finished. It'll probably fit him next year because it's massive and he's still tiny. He's three months old, I think, now. Thinks it's 3, can't think, my brain's just not working today again. And then, but he's still wearing newborn clothes, so he's quite small. But yeah, that'll do him for next winter, hopefully. But yeah, so that's my knitting. I've not done any walks in the last 2 weeks because I went on the retreat last weekend. I am on a coach ramble tomorrow. We're going to Ripon in Yorkshire, so that hopefully will be a nice day. I hope the weather changes. It's quite overcast today. It is forecast to rain, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's about it from me today. What are we on? Ooh. I'll put some pictures at the end from last weekend. I took pictures of the finishing table. I also went round and took a couple of pictures of what people were stitching on, and just a couple of pictures around the hotel. But yeah, there isn't a great deal, but a few. So I'll just put them on at the end. My next video should be in 2 weeks' time, which will be, and I haven't got my glasses on so I can't see. I cannot see a thing. Where are we? 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th or 19th of November. It will be my next video, when I'll probably have some new starts to show you, because like I say, I'm in a new start frame of mind. And then yeah, so yeah, yeah, dear me. Hopefully I'll be in a proper routine by then. Now I got back to some sort of normality, whatever that is. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a good 2 weeks. Take care of yourselves and those you love. Be kind always. Too many people, just horrible. Well, before I go, I had a guy who nearly smashed into my car last week. Before I went on the retreat, I was going along this road that was 50 miles an hour, and this BMW decided to pull out from behind it was obviously a slow car, basically right in front of me. I'm going 50 miles an hour. It was an average speed camera area, so you can't go faster than 50 miles an hour. But he decided, I've got plenty of time to get in front of this car because he's going too slow. So I had to slam my brakes on, and obviously the car in front that would been in front had to slam his brakes on, and the car just managed to get in front of the car before I got hit. It was scary, and you just think there's no need for it. Really no need for it. What's your rush? There's nothing behind me, luckily, because if something had been behind me, they'd have hit the back of me. But yeah, you just think there was no need for that. It could have gone out after I'd got past him, and it's not like I'm in a dark car. I'm in a bright blue car now, so there was no need for him to come out and do that. But yeah, scared the living daylights out of me. I needed to, when I got to where I was going, I needed to just sit and chill for 15 minutes or so before I did anything, because it had just scared me so much. And then that night, something very similar happened on a road near here. I was on the retreat at the time. It was a different BMW, and they actually hit the car that they'd got pulled out in front of. They actually hit each other, and people ended up going to hospital. And that could have been me, and that just scares me, that people are just willing to do such silly things where they could kill somebody. So yeah, but yeah, so I digress again. So yeah, so be kind always, be considerate, think about what the other person is going through, and happy stitching. Bye for now.